I mean, I like getting these hands to the mat, cutting everything to one side and getting this angle here. This arm is super isolated. And of course, there's a ton of really solid shoulder locks and get set up triangles and omoplatas from here. But what I like is to get here and use a heavy knee pressure. And sometimes I'll even park this foot right over the shoulder. This will really have some good control over their posture. If you think of their spine as being a lever, my foot down by his hip is grabbing the short end of the lever. That's the strong end of the lever. I want to come up high to the tall end of the lever. Now he tries to sit up. I just put a little knee pressure on the back of his neck. He's not going to sit up. But this arm is in bad shape. So when they try to shrink it, I'm not going to really stop it. I might slow it down a little bit, but I'm going to make a hook right here so that hand trails behind. Two hands together. And I don't pull the hand in. I roll my hip in. More than like pushing pressure, I want to think of my hip rotating into the knuckles of his hand, right? So I'm not pushing my hips forward, I'm rolling my hips forward like I'm trying to touch this knee to the mat, and I'll catch it. Sometimes they'll slip that hand, I missed it. Dang it. I drop that knee in the pocket, I'll bring them a little bit closer, but I can keep that same knee grip. I can throw my leg over the shoulder. Now I take this hand, I use this shoulder lock a lot, where I make a hook against the wrist, his elbow's trapped against my hip, and once I get my arm anchored, I push with my hip again against that shoulder. I pull that hand, I make a hook. My elbow's framed against the floor, so I'm not going to apply any wrist pressure with my hands. I just box his knuckles in, not the wrist, the knuckles. It's like I'm trying to fit the knuckles in the palm of my hand. And then I push my hip in. Didn't I say make them tap out?